Welcome back to another loadout video, and today I've got a banger for you. I am building the ASG-89 semi-automatic shotgun. This thing is an absolute menace in the face-off mosh pits. Stakeout, I'm looking at you. It's just so crazy in close quarters, and I don't really think there's any counter for it at the moment. It just is absolutely shredding every lobby I'm seeing it in. So before I get started with the build, if you enjoy this or you found it useful in any way, remember to leave a like and subscribe for more builds like this. For the first attachment, it's really important that we increase that damage range nicely. So I went with the reinforced barrel, improving both damage range and bullet velocity alike. This makes a really big difference to the gun, especially in normal core modes, as it is lacking a little in the range department, especially from the hip. For the second attachment, I added the full choke muzzle. This improves hip fire spread nicely, helping us a lot with those close range and long range engagements depending on whether you're playing hardcore or normal, and really helps just focus those pellets in nice and tight so that we're able to make those longer shots more consistently. Next, I went with the Ranger foregrip for improvements to both horizontal recoil control and sprinting movement speed, helping both with sustained fire and moving around the map. Mobility is really important with a shotgun, and any gains we can get, we must take. For the next attachment, I feel like it's a fairly obvious addition, but I went with the extended mag 2 for a huge increase in magazine ammo capacity. This is essential for a gun like the ASG, as you absolutely burn through ammo. I then went with the CQB grip for yet more mobility improvements. This helps with dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, and most importantly in my opinion, sprint to fire speed. Sprint to fire speed, as always, is really important on this game, especially with Omni movement. You end up getting in engagements a lot very shortly after sprinting, so I think that's pretty much always better than ADS speed in most cases. Maybe the snipers are a bit different, but especially so here as we're predominantly hip firing. I then added a stock and decided to improve mobility even more, and I went with the balanced stock. Improving strafing movement speed, hipfire movement speed was very important, general movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. A lot of these affect this shotgun a lot, as you'll basically just be walking around hipfiring. Another pretty obvious one next, I went with the steady aim laser to improve the hip fire spread. This is really important with a gun like this because ADS doesn't really seem to make that much difference. And the gun is really strong in those really close quarters battles where hip firing is just your only real option. So you're forced into making the hip fire as accurate as possible for the gun to be good. I then lastly went with the rapid fire mod. This was really useful, honestly. I was kind of dabbling with the idea of using it before unlocking it, and then once I did, I can't go back. The gun feels a lot more responsive with this trigger, and you can really take advantage of that huge magazine and just spray to your heart's content. And that's it for the completely broken ASG-89 build. Leave a like if you found this video helpful, and remember to subscribe for more meta builds.